morning. Good morning. Today's is a Pilates class, and it is with the Thera Band. And we're going to add the small ball into our down by our knees and in between our thighs. If you don't want the off stability, you don't have to use the small ball. You can just use the Thera Band, and it's going to be a pretty not intense, but it's going to be mostly all arms that we're working. Okay, I mean, obviously we always work the core, but it's definitely going to be arm work. So the very first exercise we're going to do is we're going to have the ball in between your thighs there, down by the knees. And we're going to take the Thera Band in our hands. I like to wrap it around my hand, so I just have this nice swing of opening of the arms and a nice reaching up and drawing behind, and then reaching up and drawing behind. So I have a little bit of tension in there. It's our first exercise, arm circle. Okay, so we're going to do 8 of them. You want to be nice and tall, head right above those shoulders. Ball, you can add a little bit of a squeeze to it. Hands right out in front. We'll inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, draw behind you. It stretches, the band stretches, opens up, and you come back. And that's 1. Here's 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Notice the smoothness of the arms. Here's 6. Squeezing the ball a little bit. And 7. And 8. Oh, let's do 2 more. Let's do 10. 9. And 10. Beautiful. All right, release. Next exercise will be the ball will stay right in between the knees, and we're going to have the arms, same thing where you have your arms directly out in front with the band around, and you're just going to reach the right arm behind you. You can look towards that right arm, and then nice big circle back to the front. Left arm, you'll reach, look, and then back to the front. Okay? We'll do 10. Here we go. Inhale, reach, and come on back. Left side, reach, and come on back. You can squeeze the ball. Right side, 2. And 2. And 3. And 3. 4. And 4. These are really good for the waist. 5. Strengthening. And 5. Here we go. 6. And 6. 7. And 7. 8. And 8. 2 more. 9. And 9. Woo. 10. And 10. Woo. Shake out those arms. Goodness. That is crazy. All right, some more arm work. This is same thing where arms are out in front. You can make your arms a little tighter, or you can leave it where it's a little bit, just kind of doing this arrow. So you want to bring the right arm and then draw that left arm away from you. I was turning my body. Try to stay forward and then squeeze the ball. So the arms go back, and then we're just showing you the left side. And come on back. All right. I feel like I need to just tighten up my band just a little bit. All right, arms out in front, and here we go. Right side and back front, left side and back front, right side and left side. 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 and 6, 7. I can feel it in my bicep. 7, 8, the top of my arm, I should say, and 8, 9 and 9, 10 and 10. Woo, like right here. This is where I felt it. Top of the bicep there. Whoa, shake out your arms. All right. And now, next exercise, again, the ball is still in between the legs. And the arms will go up with your band, and you're just going to, okay, now I got to make it a little bit tighter. It's probably 8 inches apart. You're going up, and you just want to reach one arm down, other arm down. It's kind of like you're swimming until they come here, and then you go up. We have to go just a little bit tighter for some more resistance. I'm up at the top, squeeze the ball, and here's our first set. Coming down and back up and back down. It's probably about 4 little. Make sure you go all the way to the top, and then just shoulder height. Here's our third one. And now fourth one. Stay out of the neck. And fifth one. Squeezing the ball. And here's 6. And 7. And 8. Arms nice and long. And 9. Last one. 10. Back up. Reach up, 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 up. And then arms right down in front. Whoo! Undo that band. Shake out your arms a bit. All right. Next exercise now. This is going to be a little more challenging. So you can put your knees on the ball. Your toes are curled behind you to balance yourself if that's possible. Whoo. Okay, this is where you don't have to do it. I'm going to open up my toes, my feet just a little bit in a V back there to give myself a little bit more of a tripod balance. And now We're going to open the arms wide. So the arms are here and we just open up and then draw them back. Open up and draw back. All right. So here we go. Open up 1 and draw back. 2, come back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I broke my band. 10 and come on back. Wow. All right. It's time for a new band. Christmas stocking stuffer. Woo. All right. Next exercise is we're still balancing on that ball on our knees. And we're just going to go to the sides with each arm. Okay. So I'm coming back onto the ball. Again, if you don't want to be on the ball, just go on, put the ball in between your thighs and squeeze a little bit. All right. So I'm going to draw my arms up to the ceiling. See if I can do this with a half band. And then I draw down with the right arm, back up, and then draw to the left and back up. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Here's our first one. Right side and left side. Right side for 2 and left side. 3, 3, 4, and 4. Here's 5 and 5. 6, makes it all worth it. And 7 and 7. 8 and 8. I'm keeping some tension in this band. 9 and 9. Whew. 10 and 10. Wow. All right. Come off your ball. If you are on your ball, slide into a child's pose. Pause a moment in the child's pose. Beautiful. Come on back up. And I'm going to put the ball behind. Yeah, I think it's behind there or it's in front. Yeah, behind. It's in front. I have it in between my knees. And what I'm going to do here is kind of hard to do because I have oh, I know, I can use my green band, which is not as heavy. The bands come in like several different weights of tension and thickness. So this is a little lighter weight band. So I'm gonna do this, put the ball in between my thighs, and the band, if you have a long enough band, goes underneath the knees and the ball. And then we have the band, get some tension on it. You're gonna have your elbows same height as your shoulders, and then you're just going to draw the elbows and the palms together, and then you're going to open up. All right, bring together 1, open up. 2, open up, nice and slow. 3, open up. 4, open up. Make sure the elbows touch in the palms. 5, open up. 6, open up. 7, beautiful. 8, 2 more. 9 and 10. Beautiful. Reach the arms up, 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 and then come on down. Woo. All right. I think that's our Oh, one more exercise. Keep that, stay where you are with the band underneath the knees. And you're going to have your hands around the band. And what's going to happen is you're just going to reach forward. It's like a bicep curl. So it's like reach forward and then curl in with both arms. Reach forward one and then curl in. Your elbows try to stay same height as your shoulder. Reach out three and come on back. Four and come on back. Five, I'm drawing my belly in. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I think that's our last exercise. Ooh, it is. All right, we're coming back to the very beginning of class where we're going to have our ball in between our thighs. It's the double arm circle where we have the arms in front. You've got your band, a little bit of tension in your band. And you're going to draw your arms up and behind you, and then up and in the front. All right, here we go. Here's one. And back in front. 2. 3. 4. This just feels good. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Beautiful. And 10. Excellent. All righty. Now our next exercise is going to be where we're kind of doing that reaching. I'm going to make my band a little bit tighter. More tension, I should say. Where right arm reaches, we look at the right arm, and then we come back to center with both arms, and then reach the left. It's a twist, and back to center, okay? I'm just going to see if I can do it with my red band, because it's got more tension into it, and I want to have a little bit of a workout. I started sweating, so it's good. All right, here we go. Arms out in front, some tension on the band, and then right arm reaches, twist, and come on back. Left arm, go nice and high, like you're making a half circle, and reach 2, and come on back, and 2, and come on back. Beautiful. 3, and back. 4, and back. Here's 5, and 5, 6, and 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 2 more, 9, and 9, last one, 10, and 10. Beautiful. Shake out the hands a minute. I'm going to get a little blanket. My knees are getting a little sore, so I'm going to put my blanket down. on my double padded mats. Okay. Yes. It's okay to pad up every which way. We are aging gracefully, okay? We don't need to be bruising our knees and suffering anymore. Okay. Again, arms out in front, and this is where we've got that like stag, if you will. Kind of you have that reaching that right arm and then reach the left arm, you bend the elbow, okay? You can kind of make it as challenging as you want. Squeeze the ball. When you squeeze the ball, you pull in the pelvis and the abdominal. All right, here we go. Right bends and then left bends. That's one. Here's two and two. Three and three. Four and four. Beautiful. Five and five. Six and six. Seven. Seven. Eight. Eight. Two more. Nine. Nine. Last one. 10 and 10. Woo! Let's do some neck circles. Chin to chest. And then opposite way. Yeah, that's good. All right. This is our little fun where we're kind of climbing the ladder with our arms coming in front and then back to center. All right, I'm going to start with in front and I'm just kind of switch, swimming up to the top and then back down and then up and back down, up. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I want to quit, and 10, and back down. Oh my God. Shake those arms out. Hit them a little bit. Oh my God. That is not. Oh. All right. Now, if you want to go back on your ball with your knees, it's where I broke my Thera Band, but okay, I'm going to stay balanced. Hopefully my Thera Band won't break here again. All right. Your hands are out in front and you're just pulling apart and then coming back to center. Okay? Pull apart. 1, back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Woo! I had to really concentrate, use my quads to really balance myself on that ball. Whew. And we're going to be balancing again. This time, it's the oblique. So find your balance on the ball if you're doing that, or put your ball in between your thighs and squeeze it. And we're just going to have our arms up to the ceiling, and you just reach one arm down and then the opposite arm down. Beautiful. Here's 2 and 2. 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 and 6, 7 and 7, 8 and 8, 9 and 9, 10 and 10. Beautiful. Come off the ball. Whew. I'm going to straighten my legs 1 second and kind of hit on them a little bit, as we've been on our knees quite a bit. Actually, every single exercise, which is good. Good for our knee, good for our pelvis. All right. Last 2 exercises are the arm. So I'm going to put the ball in between my thighs. The band is going to go underneath the knees. Okay. And this is where we have that nice opening. Again, you want to have your band wrapped around your wrist or palm. And we're just have our elbows at height, and then you want to draw them together and then open them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, last exercise is the bicep curl. Again, you want to have your arms where you're going to have them some tension. You can wrap the strap, the end of the Thera Band, arms out in front, and then bicep curl and straighten out. All right, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Woo! And that is our Pilates class. Let's just do a nice little stretch. I'm going to do a child's pose. Legs can be apart. Maybe you have your ball, your forehead on your ball if you want to. Extend those arms nice and long. Rock a little side to side. Breathe into it. It's a lot of upper body that we did. Bend those elbows. Put your hands together behind your head if that works. Squeeze your traps up there a little bit. Massage the shoulder. A lot of work up there. Massage the neck, I should say, not shoulder. And then gently just kind of stack yourself as you roll up. Stack your vertebrae one at a time. Legs come together. Come to your little quadruped. Curl your toes under and raise the hips off the mat if you can. Bicycle a second in your downward dog. Walk the hands and feet together to the center of your mat and slowly just hang there a second. Hang there and then roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And then we're just going to do just a couple little openers here where we bend the knees, arms reach up, 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 up. And then bend the knees and reach those arms really wide. Last one, bend the knees and then reach. Beautiful. And that's the end of class today. Thank you so much.